Hey guys, welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. So this is going to be a quick update video. So the card trader has been updated and there's actually a lot that's kind of going on in the game. I haven't been covering a lot of it, but just know that they have skills in the game for like crystal beasts and things of that nature. So other things will be coming into the game, but again, I haven't put a lot of stuff into what's going on as far as that goes, because it's just like kind of leak stuff, unofficial stuff, so I don't know when exactly that stuff is dropping. But that being said, what I do know is that we have a card trader update. So as far as the card trader goes, they added 3 new cards. So the 3 new cards are pretty cool. They're basically around Mecha Phantom Beast and kind of like XYZ type, that archetype in the game. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy it. And if you do, let's go ahead and get you guys to subscribe here for more content. That being said, we're going to go over Union Scramble, and then I'll show you guys like some cards that these would work well with from my personal box. So Union Scramble is interesting. Target up to 3 of your banished light machine type monsters, and or light machine type union monsters, special summon them, and then during your player's turn, either player's turn, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one of your banished light machine type normal monsters or light machine type union monsters, return it to the hand. You can only activate 1 Union Scramble per turn. So with a lot of these kind of like newer cards, they put a little restriction on them that says, hey, you can only activate 1 of these per turn, because they start to get really good if you can do it like 2 to 3 times per turn, especially the ones that let you thin out your deck. Like Painful Decision, I think, is one of the ones that's new, and it's like, oh, you can fish out this card, but you can only do it once per turn. So XYZ's archetype is slowly getting a couple new cards that would be, very good in those decks. So that's one of them, and we'll go over Mecha Phantom Beast Harliard. Got it. Some of these names, man, like it's not so bad in Duel Links, but like some of the real life cards, like I collect them. Some of these names are just freaking fantastic, not in a good way either. They're really hard to read. Once per turn, when a monster you control is tributed to activate a card or effect other than this card's, special summon 1 Mecha Phantom Beast token, machine type, win, level 3, attack and defense at 0. This card's level is increased by the total levels of all Mecha Phantom Beast tokens you control. While you control a token, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Once per turn, you contribute 1 token, special summon 1 Mecha Phantom Beast monster from your hand. This one kind of seems like a better one than the one that's in the pack, which we'll get to in a second, but that may or may not be true. I'll have to kind of go ahead and read the other one's effect in a minute. So Jade Knight, when this card is in attack position, machine type monster you control with 1200 or less attack cannot be destroyed by trap effects. That's interesting. So no like Michizuri. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 level 4 light machine type monster from your deck to your hand. Very good card for thinning out. Allows you to fish out for either any sort of like XYZ type monster, pretty much, because except for Z, because Z happens to be an effect monster because it's a union monster. But so here's a couple other Mecha Phantom Beast cards. So this is one I was kind of talking about. This one flips and then it pops out 2 other ones, can't be destroyed, 2 tokens. So anyways, when this card is flipped face up, special summon 2 Mecha Phantom Beast tokens. Level 3 is 0/0, just like the other one. This card's level is increased by the total levels of all Mecha Phantom Beast tokens you control. Pretty much the same thing as the other one. While you control a token, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. You contribute this token, or tribute 1 token, then target 1 Mecha Phantom Beast in your graveyard. Ah, that's where the difference is. Special summon that target. You can only use this, the effect of Mecha Phantom Beast Hamstrat, once per turn. This one's probably better because it gives you that presence from the graveyard, and then that also can combine with the other one's effect. So they're actually pretty interesting. These Mecha Phantom Beast cards are pretty interesting. I'm not familiar with the archetype in like the actual TCG though. Once per turn, you can banish 1 Mecha Phantom Beast monster from your graveyard, except Aerosquin, because it's a penguin, I guess. Special summon 1 Mecha Phantom Beast token. This card's level is increased by the levels of all Mecha Phantom Beast tokens you control. While you control a token, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. They have really good staying power, so that's really interesting. But in Duel Links, you can only have like, 1 of these monsters and 2 tokens, or 2 of these monsters and 1 token, or 3 of them and no tokens. So either way, because that speed duel format, it's not going to be broken, but it's really good. So XYZ, I wanted to kind of go over this really quick because this has really good synergy with that trap card, because the way that this card is summoned is by removing from play the other monsters, the Y Dragon Head, X Head Cannon, and Z Metal Tank. And then, of course, you can discard one card, then target one card your opponent controls and destroy that target. So it has really good synergy with that. And there was actually one of the traps in here. I already kind of picked it up, though. So they've been adding a lot of cards here, too. It's just like, come on, take some of these cards out. Like, Bazoo has been here pretty much since launch. You know, I understand that new people may not have them, and that's fine. But the more cards they add here, the more clunky it is, because you'll spend days looking for specific cards. At least maybe they add like a way to refresh it manually by spending some stones or something, or gems, excuse me. So I don't know, man. It's weird. Anyways, Union Scramble. Target up to 3 of your banished light monsters and or light machine type Union monsters. So this literally says, hey, up to 3 of them, and you will have 3 that are banished automatically. So it's saying, hey, bring back your Z Metal Tank, you know, those guys saying, hey, come back. Special summon them during either player's turn except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish it from the graveyard, then target 1 of your banished light machine type normal or light machine type Union monsters, return it to the hand. You can only activate 1 Union Scramble per turn. This is like so good because this pretty much opens up OTK potential. So if I'm understanding this correctly, it says, hey, target up to 3 of your banished monsters and then special summon them. Now, it says up to, so that means that you can only pop out 2 ordinarily if you have the XYZ monster on the field already. But if that one gets destroyed for whatever reason and you're defenseless, you can bring out all 3 and then pop out another one, like if you have a second copy. So unless I'm misunderstanding this card, which I don't think I am, this card is actually a really good card in that deck. And also it can be good in some other decks too. It's very specific, so it kind of hampers some of its usability. It says light monsters, they have to be banished, they have to be machine monsters or machine union monsters. So, you know, that's pretty much how it is. And in fact, I'm gonna go ahead and check out the Z Metal Tank card because I'm pretty sure it's an effect monster, which makes it a union monster. Z, we'll just go ahead and type out Z. It'll be down here. Z Metal Tank is right in here somewhere. There it is. Okay, yeah, union monster. So it literally is asking you to bring out all 3 of these guys, right? They're all light monsters. Oh, this one's a union monster too. That's right, I forgot he's the only normal one. So anyways, you guys get my point. So anyways, if you guys are interested in these cards, go ahead and pick them up. You can start to build a fun deck. Maybe I will actually do a fun deck because I haven't done an XYZ deck in a while. But forgive me if I made any sort of mistakes. Just feel free to correct me in the comments down below. Overall, I think these are good cards. They're not like meta-changing cards really, but they'll definitely be good in specific decks. So anyways, have an awesome day. Thank you guys for the continued support here on the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.